Hello everybody and welcome to another video of Strategic Operative. Today we're going to be using Ryan Kingston's Fleet Builder, and just today they updated to where they have all the Super Star Destroyer variances and all the upgrade cards, so I really wanted to try that on here. Today we're going to be building a defensive Super Star Destroyer build that I think is going to be quite helpful. So we are actually going to go down and we are going to use the Star Dreadnought Assault Prototype. That is definitely the better variant here. For our commander, I'm going to give it Admiral Sloane here. Now, I normally don't work with squadrons, but we're going to try working something out here. So since we're going with defense, we're absolutely going to put Agent Callus against pesty squadrons. We're also going to put down on here Emperor Palpatine, which his ability, when an enemy ship or unique squadron declares you as a target of attack, it must spend one of its defense tokens if able. This is going to be a huge help, just to really help make the enemy question twice if they're going to attack you. I mean, ultimately they're going to have to, but it's just going to really help you out a lot. We're also going to use Damage Control Officer. It's really going to help with your two contains. We're also going to give this flight controllers, which I normally don't do as well. It's the anti-squadron or armament for each of your squadrons that you activate is increased by 1 blue die until the end of its activation. Now that's actually going to work really well with Admiral Sloane here, which is, while a friendly squadron without rogue is attacking, it may spend 1 die with the focus icon to choose to spend one of the defender's defense tokens. While attacking a ship, it may also reroll one of its critical hit icons. Now this, you could actually trigger against another squadron, which is the idea. Of course, if ships come too close to your SSD, you can just annihilate them as well. We're also going to do expanded hangar bay and rapid launch bays, which is going to be really fun on here. We're also going to give it quad battery turrets. Typically you're going to be the slowest guy in the game right now. That should be a no-brainer. We'll also give it XI7 turbo lasers, making their reroutes pretty much trash at this point. Maybe we could put leading shots. You don't have to. I wouldn't put anything else here. Also, let's just add a Gazanti with Comnets just to help pass some tokens along to your SSD. Now, also for this SSD, we're going to give it the title of Executor, which is going to be amazing because you can be assigned any number of command tokens of any type instead of the number of command tokens equal to your command value. So the idea here is the Gazanti is going to be producing either squadron tokens or could be engineering. You could do anything really, but you're just going to be banking on tokens for the first part of the game. Now for our squadrons, I was thinking of having 6 squadrons. We're going to do Howlrunner, and then we're also going to be doing 5 generic TIE fighters. And here is the reason why. Oh, I think I've gone too far. Alright, nope. But since the TIE fighters all have swarm, this is really going to help Howlrunner's ability, and Howlrunner's ability is going to just be amazing with all of these TIE fighters. So we got 5 here, so we've got 6. Also is going to be triggering Admiral Sloane's ability. First, the idea here is to keep them within the SSD for at least the first few rounds, and when ships or squadrons start to come out, you can easily rapidly deploy these all around your SSD. It's even better if you're going up against a Radis build. You can easily protect your backhaul zones or anywhere you do not want the Radis landing. That, and if they're around your ship, I mean, you're going to have Agent Callus covering you, which is going to be great. You have a long-range die and a blue die for flakking. So your TIEs, although they only have 3 health, are actually going to be pretty strong when they're protected and backed up with the firepower of the SSD's flak. With Admiral Sloane, Agent Callus, flight controls is going to be amazing. Pretty much your squadrons, when they come up against any other squadrons, they're going to be rolling 5 dice against other squadrons. 5 blue dice, which is not bad at all for a TIE fighter, especially for only 8 points. It's going to make a TIE fighter a very deadly foe that has to be put out almost instantaneously, so that your opponent is going to be focusing more on these squadrons than they're going to be focusing on your ship. And the idea here is to keep your ship alive enough to where you have less than 11 damage cards, so they're not racking up huge points on you too. You know, you're not racking up these crazy points. And also you do have defense for your ship as well. You have Emperor Palpatine, damage control. Also for attacking, you got leading shots, which can help you. XI7's going to deny them, really, their use of their redirect. Your quad battery turrets should help you out. The Executor title really helps, and just on any platform if you want to do anything but concentrate fire. You could do concentrate fire. I almost wanted to put Piet on here. However, Admiral Sloane is going to do excellent with your squadrons, and it's really going to be a anti-squadron ball, I think, coming from a Rebel perspective. Rebels are going to have a hard time getting through your squadron ball, and most of the game it's just going to be an epic TIE fighter just demolishing scene you're going to have going on here. I mean, 5 die is going to be amazing. You have Agent Callus and Admiral Sloane. I think in 1 to 2 rounds, you're going to peck off any squadrons that are within long range of you, which is really exciting, because I definitely see a lot of heavy squadron builds going up against SSDs in the future. So let me know what you guys think of this build. I think it's going to be very effective build against squadrons. Against other SSDs, like I said, it's mainly for defense. You know, if an SSD does get too close, Admiral Sloane's really going to help with your TIE fighters triggering stuff. But you also got to remember, you know, those TIE fighters are meant to protect you, not necessarily go after another SSD with only 3 hull. But only time will tell, and I would definitely in the future, I am going to run a list like this and see how it goes. Thank you all for watching.